skill-based matchmaking, we can all agree that in Call of Duty, it can get a little crazy, right? We can all agree to that. And I'm victim to SBMM also, right? So therefore, we've been talking about, is it going to change? Is it going to be any better? Is Activision Treyarch going to do anything about it? What's happening? Now, we kind of have intel that it may not happen, and it's not up to the devs, right? And I know we all want it to go away because yes, it's fun not playing, you know, in a sweaty ass lobby all night because you're a sweat. If you guys don't know how SBMM works, if you're good at the game, it basically punishes you and puts you in lobbies where, you know, everyone is at your skill level or better, right? Because they don't want you pub stomping kids or anything like that, you know what I mean? Which I completely understand. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, please. We're trying to grow this thing massive. Thank you very much. So like I was saying, SBMM, it puts you in a lobby where it's basically your skill level, right? There's no kids in there that don't know how to play the game and you're just going crazy. That makes it where those people aren't having fun. If you have a 0.5 KD, you're going to be in a lobby with 0.5 KD people. And if you have a 6 KD, you're going to be in the lobbies with demons. Okay, trailer just came out for Black Ops 7. And we're indifferent about it. Some people like it. A lot of people don't like it. So it's just, Call of Duty's in a tough spot right now where you have to show your work. You have to show your work. We're not just going to pre-buy the game and just be like, oh, it is what it is this year. No, I think people are sick of what's going on with Treyarch, Activision, Microsoft, whatever you want to call it. I think people are finally waking up and like, listen, we have options now. Get it together. So I'm with you guys when it comes to SBMM, because back in the days, that wasn't a part of it. That wasn't a part of it. You got into a lobby. If they were bots in there, they were bots in there, and that's it. Plain simple. That is it. So now, SBMM got introduced probably what? Was it Cold War or a little bit before that? Maybe. I'll do my homework. But it got introduced probably a little bit before that. I think it was WW2 if I'm not mistaken. But it got introduced nevertheless, and now we're dealing with it, right? So the question, you know, that we all have, is Call of Duty going to change this? Or are they going to revert back to the way that it was? Well, unfortunately, we have Charlie and telling us what's going to happen with SBMM. These people we can definitely trust. So I'm over here on X, of course, because that's where we all go for the news. Charlie Intel is saying, in regards to all the questions about SBMM and this banding lobbies, Treyarch told us they see the comments. They see us. They see the comments on it, right? But it's not under their control to change or adjust those things, right? So that means they can't do anything about it at all. They're just the devs, quote, end quote. They're just the devs. That's the only thing. They're there to like make the game better, make the game, and blah blah blah. Those decisions are not upon them to make. So it's looking like Microsoft is the one, you know, is the big daddy here that can make these calls of, you know, on SBMM being taken out completely, right? But the thing is, some people like SBMM. Some people like it. Like, you know, some people think that I shouldn't be in these lobbies because I'm better than that, right? They're not having fun. The people that are coming home from work and just trying to enjoy a little Call of Duty and run around with their friends and be cool, whatever, they don't want to run into us sweats and they not having fun in the game, right? I think that's the way Microsoft or Activision is thinking about this. Like, hey, what about the casual players, right? So it has to be a balance where If you want to be in SBMM lobbies, you could turn it on. But if you don't want to be in SBMM lobbies, you could turn it off. I think maybe a toggle switch in the settings, just like we have if you want to play console only, just like if you want to play PC only, you have a toggle for that, right? So I think, I don't know how that would work, because most of us would just turn that shit off, right? We would just turn it off and just play in regular lobbies, right? Because it's more fun. So I know as a company, because we as creators, we have to put ourselves in their shoes. Essentially we do, because it's just like they have to think about everyone. We're thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about what makes us happy. We're thinking about ourselves. That's how I see it, right? Activision, Call of Duty, they're thinking as a whole, the group, right? You have your 50-plus-year-old people out here that's playing Call of Duty that want to enjoy Call of Duty. You have new players, right? And then you have the sweats, you have the content creators, you have a lot of people to make happy. And frankly, it's not gonna happen. You can't make everyone happy, bro. It's not gonna happen. Someone is going to be unhappy. As far as the content creators, they want easier lobbies, right? It's better to have easier lobbies and dropping 30s and looking better and looking cool and making money and doing all of that. They want the easier lobbies to drop nukes in. They want the easier lobbies to post on TikTok, to post on YouTube, and X, Y, and Z. It's just that's how they make their money. So of course they're gonna want SBMM out of the game. Things are easier that way. Of course, it's hard to drop 30s in a lobby where everyone is the same skill level as you. That's quite difficult. So I tend to think like, you know what? Let me put myself in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like 6, 7. I tend to put myself in their shoes. And a lot of us, we just know it should be like this because that's how I want it. Well, sorry, buddy. It just does not work that way. So hopefully maybe later on in, I don't know, a different game, later on down the years, maybe they'll think about it, they'll reconsider. But I think Black Ops 7 is already too deep into, releasing for them to change something about SBMM. They might nerf it a little bit, but I think removing it, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's in our dreams. I don't think it's gonna happen. So with that being said, thank you again for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, please. It would mean a lot to me. And also, if no one told you that they loved you today, I love you. All right, have a good night.